Assalamualaikum, my name is Amiruddin, and now I will start with hypothesis test one sample using Rstudio. Okay, first of all we run the code and then we move to the console down here. Okay, we can see here to calculate the Z statistic, we use Z equal to S bar minus mu divided by standard deviation divided by square root of N. This is the basic formula that we have learned in our class. After that, to calculate critical value, I use function Q norm, and for the parameter, I use 1 minus alpha divided by 2 since this is a two-tailed test. So we need to divide alpha by 2. Lastly, to calculate the p-value for Z, I use function P norm and Z for the parameter, and then we multiply with 2 since P norm only calculate for one tail test. That's all from me. Thank you.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So moving on to the next test, which is correlation. So in this test, we would like to find whether the two variables, which is x and y over here, there is correlation or not in this test. So by running this program, we can see that the value of coefficient of r over here, which is negative 0.09840384. So by using this coefficient of r, using the t-test and the critical value, we found out that these two variables over here, x and y, there is no correlation between both variables. Next, we have chi-square test. In this test, we would like to find whether all the bits over here are equal probabilities or not. So by running this program, which is the chi-square test in the R, we found out that the output over here, there is a value of 0.057294443, which means that that is the value of chi-square test. And by using the test to compare with the critical value, we found out that all the values of mean over here are in equal probabilities. So that is all from me. Thank you.
Hello, and I'll be presenting about the regression test. So this code is for the scatter plot that we can see over here. Then this coefficient, this one is the intercept, which is B0. And this one is the slope coefficient, which is B1. And then over here, we also have the multiple R squared and adjusted R squared, which is used to determine the linear relationship. And then last but not least, I will also add on about the ANOVA test. This part is the code for the ANOVA test, and here is our critical value for the ANOVA test.